Welcome back to Los Calbitos. Thank you for joining us. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Mandy, what's up, bro?
Bro, twice in 1 week.
Twice in 1 week, man. That's good.
We got away.
We're sticking to it.
Absolutely.
Well, we ended up having to kick them out of here just to be able to do it. So the wife's in Orlando.
Yeah.
You know, she's never gonna watch this.
Never. Neither's my wife. Never gonna watch this.
But how you feeling, man?
Good. All things considered. I mean, I flaked out on you yesterday, but Thursday you weren't able to go, but I was able to go. So all things considered, I mean, Thursday and Friday is kind of like our, I don't want to call them rest days.
But it's rough. It's rough.
Those are rough days. It's the end of the week.
With the baseball schedules, that's usually what ends up suffering. But again, man, we just got to roll with the punches.
But we're able to go in on the weekends.
Yeah.
More often than not.
Yeah.
You know.
And if we can't, which, no, we do. We get in there on the weekends. But at least the weekends for me, it's easier for me to get some auxiliary work done.
Sure.
Which I can do after we get back and I have a little bit more time before the kids get up and do breakfast. But you actually get that work done
at home.
At home.
Yeah. So I have a different setup at home in my garage. I have a landmine. I also have a functional trainer, which you can look it up, but it's kind of resembles a cable crossover machine. It's about 180 pounds worth of resistance, and
it's a cool machine, man.
It's you could get a lot of things done. A lot of things done with it that you normally, you're not going to be able to deadlift a lot of weight. You're not going to be able to really just squat with it very much, but still, you can do a lot of things that you wouldn't have.
Yeah, but the landmine, you can do that.
Landmine is absolutely right. The landmine is great for that. The landmine's great for just putting a bunch of weight on the bar and you could safely you could squat. You could do a lot of different road movements, a lot of different things that you can do on it. That they kind of like both of my pieces of exercise equipment. They complement each other.
Yeah,
that way.
That's good. That's good. I don't have the space for it. I mean, I haven't even been able to set up the landmine you gave me, which I love that thing. But I have the kettlebells is what I use to do my auxiliary work and bands. Yeah. The bands, and I actually get a pretty decent workout with both of those. Yeah. Both of those things. I kind of mimic because we've again we have different
goals,
different stuff. But I do mimic some guys that I see on online and things like that who are not just functional, but geared towards again, not a lot of space, not a lot of time. Got to get this done in 15 minutes, and things like that. So again, guys, if you see someone you like online, as long as your body's responding, as long as you're being careful, by all means, man, just watch yourself. Just watch yourselves.
The moment they ask you to hold a stick of dynamite. Or what is it? What's
sit on this?
Yeah, you start questioning things.
Yeah, you should start questioning.
Yeah.
But it's good, man. At least that way, we get the workouts in at home if you need to. And again, it's just life happens. We don't intend for it to happen all the time, but sometimes you just can't be there, even though you want to be there.
Yep.
So, good stuff, man. And how you feeling? Like,
look, no complaints. Kind of getting over a cold. If I sound a little nasally, I'm just getting over my wife has been sick, and then we all got sick as a result of that, but feeling all right, all things considered.
Yeah, I mean, there's kind of been a bug just going around. Like I've had a couple nights where I feel like I'm getting sick, but I hit that precipice of not actually, getting a fever. And then I wake up in the morning and I'm kind of fine. It's a rough night. Sure. But for the most part, like, damn it, it's just tough. It's the season. Kids running around. Everybody just picking up germs. It's good though. Well, I'm glad that we're back at it.
Yep.
And if you can see, this is Tapas. Our girl Sandra.
Yeah, My Tapas. Yeah.
My Tapas. You can visit Instagram, online, or LinkedIn at My Tapas. Check it out. It's an awesome product for all your little trinkets, for your little party needs, for the kids. You're having a little party. You put your chips, your fruits.
It's pretty cool, man.
It's an awesome product. We use it all the time.
Yeah.
So just check it out, My Tapas. Now, as far as where we are, where your goals are, what do you think? Do you think this week hurt us in a sense, or is there anything to gain from?
Well, I want to be a glass half full kind of guy. Okay. It definitely didn't hurt. We went in. We got to the gym.
Like we got to the gym. We go in. just played out that way. But from Saturday to Wednesday,
that's really our 5 days.
Yeah.
We're there for 4 out of the 5 days, if not 5 out of the 5 days.
Which is good. Which is good. Again, it's just I don't like missing, but
No.
they're like you said, it's a glass half full.
Yeah, things happen. There have been weeks where we've worked out, maybe 14 or 15 days in a row. I remember a couple of months ago. Now, was that too much? Was that too little? We've always believed in listening to our bodies.
Yeah.
And it just happened to me. There was a stretch of time where, and this summer, probably when our boys are out of baseball, I can see that happening. I can see a stretch of time where we go 7 or 8 days in a row, just because things line up in a certain way that, hey, why not?
Yeah. There's nothing impeding the progress there, so that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
I'm not a big believer in forcing people to take a day off. It works for some.
Yeah.
I at this point of our lives, if I feel good, I'm gonna keep exercising or working out or doing some sort of auxiliary work.
Yeah.
So if you want to say, oh, you're not working out intensely enough, we could have that debate. Excuse me. We could have that. Hey, leave a comment, and we can talk about it. But it's all basically on how we feel.
Yeah, and our bodies. We mentioned this last episode. Your body will tell you, yo, I need a break. I need a break. Hopefully it's before the breakdown.
Yeah.
But and again, diminishing returns.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're out there and either you just don't have it and everything's the same. Your diet's the same. You woke up the same. You took your pre-workout. You did whatever you did. And man, you're just there and you're like, I don't have it today, man.
No.
I don't have it. And usually it's your body just telling you, maybe we should take a little break.
Yeah.
Again, nothing too extensive unless your body's asking you for an extensive break.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just read yourself and be able to gauge where it is that you're at, just so that you can keep. The best ability is availability. So getting injured or when you're too fatigued, you're not really getting anything done. In my opinion.
Yeah. I had a former coworker of mine who is a member at 3, maybe 4 different gyms.
What?
He's a member at 3 or 4 different gyms, and he said he likes the variety that each location gives him.
Okay.
Like one has free weights, the other one doesn't. Another one is, the lighting.
Okay.
So he's found something in each one to keep him no excuses. He basically has no excuses. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna get my workout in, and it works for him. I'm not gonna judge, but it is what it is.
Matt, it's funny how you mentioned lighting. So we started off at the gym right here by the corner, and literally it's across the street from my house.
Yeah.
They closed down to do some renovations. We end up going to the one closer to your house.
Yep. But just a little bit further down the street.
A little bit further down the street.
Not a drive across town or anything like that.
But just the high ceilings, the bright lights, it created a totally different ambience for us to when we walked in. We're like, all right, it's time to go.
Yeah.
The other one, the one closer to here, is a little gloomier.
Yep.
It's your like I don't know. It almost feels the way gyms are supposed to feel.
Yeah.
We grew up with them, like mucky kind of.
Yeah.
And then when we
humid
when we came into this one, we're like, holy crap, this is
felt very corporate.
Yeah,
very corporate.
But once you walked in there, you were awake. It gave you like a sense of being not woke, awake.
Yeah.
And the best part about that is sometimes most of the game is psychological. So if you get in there and you're like, man, I don't want to be here, and then you walk into a room that's dim and stuff, you're like, bro, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Screw dim and stuff, you're like, bro, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Screw the pre-workout. Yeah. I'll take a nap right there on the treadmill.
Yeah. Absolutely. Might be a bench at like far corner of the gym that nobody's paying attention to, collecting dust. Just lay down.
Is that guy rest pausing or is he taking a nap?
Well, he's snoring, so he must be doing something.
He's just breathing heavy, bro. Why you gotta make fun of fat people, dude? Huh?
I snore all the time.
Cool, man. So last night we got to watch one of your guys, Danny Palumbo.
Yeah, Dave Palumbo.
Dave Palumbo.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting. The Palumbo belly.
Yeah. Well, before we get into who I like to follow on social media, who are some of the guys you like to follow?
Some of the guys I like to follow. I like to follow Jeff Nippard. The Bioneer, he's one of my favorite guys.
You had me read his book.
That book that I had said.
Yeah, a lot on functional strength.
Super functional.
Very interesting theory behind his approach to fitness. Very interesting.
And I love his videos. Like, not just again, he's at the gym. He's doing his workouts at the gym, but then he'll go and you'll just see him like out in fields with logs, with trees, with whatever he can, and it's functional stuff. So, again, like guys like us, we don't need to worry about that one max rep. Like, what is that going to do for us? When the hell are we ever going to be underneath the car that we have to go? Oh,
Yeah.
it's not going to happen.
Sure.
But being able to again pick up my daughter, carry the baseball bag, carry the baseball bucket, and I need to be able to do stuff like that, and just be able to
Not hurt yourself doing it.
not hurt myself doing it,
Yeah.
which that's the challenge because everything I get hurt doing everything nowadays. So, hey man,
Yeah.
time is undefeated.
Now, some of the people that I like to follow, I used to compete way back when we were way younger. So I kind of stayed true to the people that I follow are, people that are in the bodybuilding realm. Is that great? I mean, it's who I know. It's who I like to follow. It's who I find entertaining. Dave Palumbo, as we just mentioned, if you watch a lot of his things, there's a lot of science behind what he talks about. Another one I like to watch, and I'm kind of like, should I discuss him or not? I just like him for what he's doing. They refer to him as the godfather of bodybuilding, Charles Glass.
Okay.
Now, does that mean go out and watch all of his videos and incorporate all of his movements? Keep in mind that he's working with the top 1% of the human gene pool.
Yeah.
So the exercises that he has a lot of people doing are for bodybuilders or for someone looking for that extra sliver of an advantage to impress a set of judges. May not be the best idea. Don't give up your bench presses and your deadlifts to do something that you saw on a very cool video. Those guys have a lot of years of training, a lot of muscle memory, but look, they're fun to watch. They're fun to watch, and you can get an idea, or you might get an idea, and you might incorporate something into your routine.
Cool. And again, you see some of the stuff that these guys are doing, and it is interesting to watch, but it also touches on what we spoke about on the last episode, where there's just some exercises that you got to be careful because again, it's people who have been doing this for a long time. Some of those angles, it's the surrounding muscles that allow them to be able to do those odd lifts and not get injured. Average people have not developed those areas in that sense. So
they haven't. Or the technique,
or the technique,
or how to perform those exercises safely.
Well, that's
That's
what
a
we're
big
to.
point. And another thing, since we're on the topic of gurus, sometimes they'll delve into diet. We've stressed this a lot in the past. Get yourself checked, folks, please. You don't know. You could be allergic to something and not even know it. You could be consuming large amounts of animal protein, and maybe your body isn't designed for all of that consumption. There's a big push going plant-based. A lot of people like vegetarian or being vegan. We're not going to knock it. I'm not going to knock it. If it works for you, it works for you. But there isn't a one-size-fits-all. But definitely get yourself checked out because you don't know.
And also hormonally.
Yeah.
At least us, we're at an age where testosterone's, it's a thing where it's no longer the way it used to be.
No.
So you have to get yourself checked out because you can go to the gym and you can put in all the time and all the effort, and sometimes you're not going to get any results.
No.
And it's not the lack of effort that you're putting in. It's not even your routine. It's just that your body's not
responding
to
there's
it.
just
So
nothing there.
It's worth your while just to get checked out and just see where you are and see if it's worthwhile, doing any of that TRT or anything that's, go to your medical professional.
Yep.
We are not medical professionals, right?
No. We only play them on TV.
Yeah. But we can at least just say, go get checked out so you know where you are.
Yep.
More than anything.
Yep. Absolutely.
Now, okay, so we talked about the auxiliary workouts, the home workouts, getting checked out. What else do you think is more, or not more, but essential to getting to your goals? Because we touched on goals last time.
Yeah.
And briefly off camera, we had talked about how you wanted to develop your upper chest.
Right. Upper chest. Lose some weight. Upper chest.
Yeah.
We'll have updates for you guys on subsequent episodes about weight loss or whatnot. But yeah.
So that got me thinking in the sense of where, okay, we work out and we have our regimen and stuff. What would you implement to what we do to get that growth? Because we it's not like we don't hit it hard.
No. I probably would just the focus sometimes you when you want to focus on a certain muscle or a certain muscle group, makes sense the moment you get into the gym, you work that out. You don't wait 2 or 3 or 4 exercises in to start working out because you might already be fatigued.
Yeah.
You might be fatigued. You may just like run out of gas.
Yeah.
You know, you just may, and you just now you're tired, and now you didn't get to do calves, or you didn't get to do work out, upper chest, or you didn't get to another muscle group that you really wanted to work out, or there's an emphasis on working out. So, you have to like go in, have some sort of a plan.
Yeah.
Plan A and a plan B, just in case of plan A, hey, someone's on the Smith machine, I can't use it. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to use dumbbells or cable machine, or again, a plan A and a plan B, and stick to it and see it through.
Yeah. Yeah. Dietary plan.
Water, man. Water
talking
consumption
about that,
is so big. Like I carry. I mean, we have it off camera here, but I carry. My wife was very kind to, as a Christmas present, she gave me a 40-ounce water container or jug, and it's great because now I just have to remember if I can drink 2 of them by lunchtime,
Yeah.
that's 80 ounces.
Yeah.
I only have to drink another 40 ounces, and I'm already at a gallon, almost or practically at a gallon. A gallon's 128 ounces, but that's mentally.
Yeah.
When you think about a 1 gallon jug and you got to drink it all day, as opposed to I can put ice in it or I can it keeps it cool.
It's breaking it up in increments.
Breaking it up, absolutely. And so water consumption really really important. I think that oftentimes goes. It doesn't. I don't think it's spoken about enough, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
that's just me.
Yeah. And if you're looking, this is My Tapas. Check it out. It's available online, Instagram, and I believe LinkedIn. You can also find them.
Yep.
So
Great product, very cool.
yeah, it's a very cool product.
Yep.
It's a friend of ours who's busting her ass,
Yep.
and it's an awesome product. So
Sure is.
check it out for all your trinkets and needs for your party favorites.
Yep.
Again, we had a rough week just in the sense of showing up and getting there, but what do you want to do as far as moving forward goes on for next week? Like,
Great
what
question.
your
Well, like even for tomorrow,
okay?
I'm already thinking about tomorrow. For back, how we're gonna superset back.
Okay.
With some maybe a little bit moderate weight, but then drop the weight on certain movements right after.
Okay.
Back's a very expansive area that you can hit from so many different angles with so many different exercises. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow's back workout. I really am.
Okay. Yeah, me
To
too.
incorporate some of that cardiovascular aspect that you're kind of really want to go back and explore again.
Yeah, just get the heart rate up.
Yep.
And do it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and it's funny because our friend Josh, he would tell me because when I lost a lot of weight, I still had like the back fat and like it was just one of those weird areas, and he would tell me, he's like, whenever you do the large muscle groups, those are the days where after you've done the large muscle groups, go run, because since your body is using up all that energy from the big muscles, not the smaller ones. When you kind of like put it into hyperdrive with the cardio, like right after, that's usually where you can actually start attacking more of that stubborn, those stubborn areas that won't normally, and I was just thinking about that now because he had mentioned that.
Yeah, there's also another training principle that I stumbled across, and again, he's actually a local guy now. Vince Taylor, he was Mr. Olympia. Again, unfortunately, like I said, guys, I lean towards the bodybuilding guys because those are the guys I've been following, for almost 30 years. Where it's called working the, and I could have this wrong, so look it up. Working the rack, where you do 6 to 8 reps of a certain exercise, and the moment you're done, put it down. Like if you're doing barbell curls, 6 to 8 reps, at a low weight, put it down. You count to 15 in your head. You started at 20, go to 30, 6 to 8, until you get to a point where you can't perform those 6 to 8 reps, and then you go backwards and you lower the weight.
Okay.
So you're working up the rack, and then you work back down once you've peaked. And so again, rest, pause.
Yeah.
You count to your head to 15. You're not resting for 2 minutes in between sets.
Well, okay. Now you mentioned that. Yesterday when I was at the gym doing the high reps, there was a gentleman next to me, a bigger dude, 300 plus.
Yeah.
not 300 plus like muscle guy, but again,
Solid.
And he had no big
Just-
belly,
yeah,
big
yeah.
belly, but he had 225 racked,
Yeah.
and in the time that I did 5 sets of flat bench, 5 sets of incline, and 7 sets of pec deck, and I was supersetting the pec deck in between the benches. He did maybe 3 to 4 sets of 2 reps in between that time.
Yeah.
Is
not
that,
familiar
is that,
with that
I would say,
trick.
is that something that...
I've never seen it, and joke's on you. Let me take off my mask. It was me all along. It's like a bad episode of Scooby-Doo. It would have gotten away with it if it would have been for you pesky kids.
And I get it.
Yeah,
you
no, I've
but
never
I
seen
don't-
something like that.
Because we'll when we do that type of stuff, like you at least help me get the negatives and
Yeah, force
and
reps.
Even if
Yeah.
I'm doing 2, we do 6,
Yeah.
and it's you helping me out. Do again, but it's not that.
No. And a lot of it, too, is, look, you don't want to lift a weight that you can't do on your own. But I feel comfortable knowing him because we work out together. I don't lift the weight for him. It's a lot of it is, 90% of it is his effort. It's just also getting used to controlling that weight, because if you never try, if you never increase weight,
Yeah,
resistance, you're not, like, I can't even contemplate, I can't fathom being under the bar at 315 because it's something that we've never tried. Now, am I going to go try it tomorrow with him spotting me? No, but you have to sometimes visualize a certain setup. It's very normal for us to flat bench, about 245 now for reps. Is that right? Not right.
Yeah,
we were stuck.
yeah.
There was a while where we were just we'd get to 205,
Yeah.
and that was set number 3, and we were done.
yeah, we're tired.
And we'd go on to something else. Now we've normalized flat benching, at least 225 or 245.
Yeah, the one time we had just graduated high school. I was working out with Toof in that gym that was right off of 49th Street.
Yeah.
And man, the place is empty. It's just us, and it's us and the owner who's in the little cubicle and stuff.
Yeah.
And bro, let's max out and stuff like that. Awesome. Freaking get 305. Bro, I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, I can do this, man. I can do this. But I got this. And Toof's like, yeah, bro, let's go. Boom. Unrack it. He turns around.
Oh God.
He turns around and starts just like looking. I don't know what the hell was going on. The owner was like, your boy, like turn around. When he looks, bro, I'm like, thank you, Angel.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I bet he did not learn anything from that. If you go to the gym today, he could do the same thing to you.
I don't even understand. Like literally, he just took it. Like, hey, make sure you spot me. Got it. And turned around. That was dick.
Yeah.
Well, gotta love him though.
Safety.
Yeah.
Safety.
Yeah. Again, that's one of the reasons why.
Always wear a condom.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone's gonna leave a very interesting comment below the line, or a picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Why?
As they get escorted from whatever workout facility.
Because they were Toof and they didn't wear a condom.
Well,
They didn't wear a condom.
well, I think looking at Toof, you kind of remember to wear a condom, or at least get a vasectomy.
Yeah. That's good.
Wow.
Hey, facts.
Yeah.
Sorry, Janine.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. So basically, we're caught up. I'm happy to see that we're sticking to it and we're doing this a little bit more frequently.
Yep.
Sometimes the thoughts, again, it's been a rough week.
Yeah.
Just as far as life getting in the way, but that's okay. We have to roll with the punches, and that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So the better we are equipped to deal with it, the easier it is to just get back on that horse and keep going.
Yeah.
So let's make it a good week, bro.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll catch you on the flip side. Hasta luego, los Calbitos.